All right, everybody. Today I got a special video. I'm obviously not home. I'm visiting my family. And it's a special video because what you see here is a store that sells something pretty traditional. It's a bidet, right? This isn't something super special these days. It was maybe like 5 years ago, but it's not anymore. However, they're doing 1.6 million a month. That's a lot of money. And we're going to break down real briefly how they're able to do that. The first thing right away, because we're not going to waste any time, okay? We're going to make this valuable, so don't leave. Stay all the way till the end. The first thing is having a high average order value. Having a high average order value allows them to make a lot of revenue with less orders. Very clear and simple. The thing is, a lot of people in this space sell bidets for like 50 bucks, which is fine, but they're making a premium bidet, okay? They're making a bidet toilet seat, which just goes above and beyond what most people in the space are doing. Now, if we take a look at the landing page, it's actually quite simple, nothing too special. It actually just looks like a normal Shopify theme, not even very branded. This looks just like a default Shopify theme, which is actually, in my opinion, pretty inspiring because it shows you and I could potentially do something similar, especially if you use the link in the description to start your Shopify store. It's an incredible deal, so make sure you do that. It also supports the channel. Now, another interesting thing that they're doing is they're actually now diving into other product categories that are pretty random. So, for example, faucets, kitchen faucets. It really makes no sense with this brand, but it's just to show even at the highest level, people are continuing to test new products and ideas. I'm sure they probably found like a really good manufacturer that sells these products. Maybe their supplier gave them some products that they also had already made that they could test, and they started to do that. But that's a very interesting thing to keep in mind. I actually really like to see that, but they even go, with a lot of other products. They even have air purifiers. They have a bunch of really random stuff that you wouldn't expect a bidet brand to be selling, right? So this is another lesson. Don't get too, don't put too many constraints on your brand. Ultimately, you can test other things if you need to. And, that's going to allow you to kind of revive the brand, maybe if it's not doing so well. And then the next thing is their social media. So this is probably how they're able to drive the most traffic to their store is by running meta ads. So as you see, they have 26 different results on Meta, that is Instagram and Facebook, maybe soon Threads as well, who knows. And as you see, they're running a variety of ads. So let's actually look at one of these because that's how we learn a lot. Let me just make sure that the volume is not on. I don't want to get copyright claimed, but let's see. Why Americans don't use bidets. Be afraid of change, no opportunity, and parents' perceived cost, unaware of all the benefits. I don't know how good of an ad this is, but if they're testing it, it must be doing well. It kind of calls out Americans. It's a 4th of July ad. I think it would spark a lot of conversation, right? A lot of people would probably take that personally, which, controversy can actually be a great igniter for engagement, and engagement makes your ads do well. So, that's actually something to keep in mind. That's a great lesson to see there. Now let's see this one. No captions. That's a mistake because I don't know what he said without looking at the sound, but it's basically just showcasing the bidet. So again, very clean ad, super simple. It has, UGC kind of vibes, that means user generated content. It's not the best ad, I will say, but it's not bad. It could be better though. It could be even more fast paced, maybe getting to the details a little bit faster. I think they could definitely work on that. Now let's see this one. So you can see they're running a lot of different UGC style ads. This is super important, right? They're testing images, they're testing carousels, and they're testing just some native looking ads. Cleaning a bidet doesn't have to be an extra chore. On top of the normal cleaning, here's how to clean a bidet in less than 5 minutes. This is good educational content. Education is some of the best marketing you can do. I mean, I'm here educating you on some of these e-commerce things, which will hopefully make some of you want to join our e-commerce research community or maybe work with our agency. We run ads for 8-figure brands, so maybe this brand should hit us up. But yeah, I mean, that's a good ad. It's kind of slow again. It doesn't really grip you that well, but it's educational, so it does probably make more people watch than you would think. And yeah, I mean, you can literally scale to 1 million a month through just meta ads, so I'm not too surprised they're doing so well, especially with the fact that they found a good UGC creator. Maybe he's a part of the business and they're consistently testing new content. That is the name of the game. And I think they're making content first for TikTok, which is something I talk about, is making TikTok content first and then reposting that everywhere. That is a brilliant, brilliant playbook and framework to work off of. And definitely something you guys should be doing as well, especially if you have a lower budget for starting your business. And that's really about it for this brand. I mean, that kind of nails everything we needed to cover. We broke it down very well. And, this is an incredible niche. Certainly something you could build a business in. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel and just copy what works, but make it your own. And that's it.